Both drivers, you'll remember, the ones who took the start of the race. But 2 hours later, the Stadler and Porsche was into the garage and out of contention.
Okay, yes, it's a pity. We have some troubles with our braking system. We don't know yet what it is. We are changing now all the braking cylinders to find out the problem. But the race is over, but we still keep fighting. So we will go on the track again when all is fixed. But there's no chance to win again. It was a pity. We were in the lead for 5 hours, probably 5 to 6 hours, so all was running well, and that's racing.
Another pit visitor, Ivo Bruckers, in the number 57 Audi, which had been struggling along with engine problems for quite some time.
Yeah, we had a problem with the engine. We don't know exactly what, but yeah, it was taking a lot, and it was clear that we could not finish the race with that engine. First we want to quit, but yeah, this is Red Camel Racing. We have an incredible crew, and they never quit, so they decided to change the engine, and so we did, and we out again.
And true to their word, the crew got the car back out. A real testament to their team spirit, determination and pride in getting their car to the finish of the race. A sorry sight was the Mark Car Australia entry. Driven by Britain's James Kay and the Australians Ryan McLeod and Keith Castle, the V8 Silhouette had been running as high as second in the SP2 category before crashing out of the race. The class continued to be headed by the number 8 Zawatec Racing Porsche of Lucas Schreier, Daniel Uckerman and Jürgen Daum, while the Miltech Sport Golf was back into the lead of Class D1, the car being driven by experienced pedallers Tom Onslow-Cole and Paul White, joined by Jade Edwards, making her debut at this event.
Brilliant. It was my first time on the track, obviously, so it took me a while to get used to where I was going, but once I did, I really enjoy the circuit. It's very fast, it suits my driving style, and I've got two very good teammates to help me along the way, and we seem to be getting on very well.
That was Jade Edwards, whose grandfather, Jim Edwards Sr., used to race against the likes of James Hunt and Emerson Fittipaldi in British Formula 3. Into the pits for their nearest rivals in Class D1, the Red Camel Jordans.nl team of Klaus Kresnik, Christian Puth and Rick Bruckers. A routine pit stop with fresh slicks on to the front of the Seat. And running third in class, the number 31 Renault Clio Sport, run by the DK Racing event team and co-driven by Sonny Nielsen, Tim Soderham, Bjorn Larsen and Niels Nybo, who all hail from Denmark. The number 41 BMW of Lithuanian team Remo had been leading Class A5 2 hours into the race, but had now slipped back to second place. The team Altram Peugeot of Vincent Redemacher, Stephen Pallet and Guillaume Roman had moved back into the class lead. With Remo second, the other Altram Peugeot still third, and the green and blue BMW of Hoffer Cooper Racing now up to fourth kupper and co-driven by Bernd Kupper and brother and sister pairing Martin and Chantal Kroll.
Our goal with the BMW today is to make our best. We have some heavy opponents, so it will be tough. And it's a new track for us too, but it's a nice track, a new experience, a new adventure. So yeah, we give our best.
There's the class-leading number 18 team Altram Peugeot, featuring Vincent Redemacher, who, amongst other things, has raced in British touring cars, British F3 and the Opel Euro Series. The team's other car also on course for a podium finish. And Team Altram's success is not just down to the drivers, but in large part to the mechanics who work tirelessly before, during and after each race.
Sometimes it's hard, but it's a good thing for me, and I like to do this, to be in the race. And I hope one day I will be in the car. So I'm starting like this, but I hope one day I will be a pilot too.
Yeah, I said and is it your first race in Hungary?
In Hungary, yes, but I went in Barcelona the last 24 hours, and it was hard, but it was fun. So yeah, I like it.
Into the final quarter of the race and running second in the SP2 class was the number 7 Porsche of South African trios Sam Moodley, Manoj Maharaj and Craig Jarvis. The class continued to be led though by Team Zawatec, the Austrian squad controlling things throughout, though the race hadn't been without its challenges.
Yeah, it's quite difficult because lots of traffic, and to communicate with the other guys it's a little difficult, but it's okay. they are fair, and we hope we can hold the first position and actually become to the first 3.
That's Zawatech driver Daniel Uckerman, who uniquely represents the Democratic Republic of the Congo. At the 12 hours, rather than being refuelled outside their garage, each team has to drive to a designated refuelling area at the very end of the pit lane. Above anything, this is for obvious safety reasons. Sadly, it was proving to be a somewhat testing event for the HM Motorsport squad. Much of their race spent with the car in and out of the pits for repairs. A really challenging event for the mechanics, even for those teams with cars that were running largely trouble-free. There's still lots of preparation to be done throughout the course of the 12 hours, and while they might get some time to rest in between pit stops, they can never really relax, just in case their car makes an unexpected visit to the garage. Into the final stage of the race, and the rain returned. The number 4 SPS Automotive Mercedes remained in first place, but with the number 1 Merc still on the lead lap. Still running on slick tyres, the Hoffa Racing car slid wide and almost went off the road as night fell. The lead car closing in and hoping to put a 1-lap cushion between themselves and their rivals. If they could manage that, then surely victory would be theirs. The tension mounted and there was real pressure on the teams not to make any mistake as the contenders came in for what they hoped would be their last pit stop. With the rain heavier than at any other stage, it was back onto treaded tyres for the number 4 Mercedes. Job done, and SPS were able to hang on to their lead once back out on track. They won the race, although there was just 36 seconds between the 2 Mercedes at the checkered flag. Incredibly close, given that they'd been racing each other for half a day. Confirmation of the result with Hoffa Racing second and Team Zawatech third overall and topping the SP2 class. Team Ultron 1 finished 4th overall to win Class A5, and KPM Racing were the winners of Class D1. Fantastic achievement by the team in what had become a very challenging race, not least thanks to the ever-varying conditions. So it's third place to Daniel Luckerman, Jürgen Daum and Lucas Schreier for Team Zawatech Racing. Second place for Michael Kroll, Kenneth Heyer, Christian Frankenhout and Roland Eggemann for Hoffa Racing. And our winners, of course, Lance David Arnold, Tim Müller, Valentin Peerberg for SPS Automotive Performance 1. Victors of the 2014 Hankook 12H of Hungary. To the left, Jerry Williams from Creventic, and alongside him Manfred Sandbichler, Motorsport Director Europe of Hankook Tyres, presenting the trophies to our winning drivers. Terrific scenes of celebration up on the podium.
Yeah, it was my second long-distance race. I drove in January. I drove Dubai 24 hours, and my friend Valentin, he was pushing me. Let's do a race together. So we said, okay, let's try Hungary, and I'm excited to make the first one. Okay, was only 20 cars starting, but anyway, the competition was hard in the front, and we did a good job. The team did a great job. Our team manager and engineer, he did a great job, because you could see in the end it was only like 40 seconds difference after 12 hours. So this means everybody was pushing well, and we did it. We are happy.
And so the curtain draws on 2014, but 2015 looks more exciting than ever, with 6 races planned, 3 24-hour races, starting with Dubai in January, Paul Ricard in July and Barcelona in September, plus 12-hour races at Mugello, Zandvoort and back here at Hungary for the final race of the year. The 24-hour series will once again be powered by Hankook tyres. Many thanks to our hosts here at the Hungaroring, Hungary's premier racetrack, and to our series supporters, without whom the series would not be possible, including the Dutch national racing team, Jordans.nl sign and promotion, Sparo5.com telemetry systems, Autosportsinsurance.com, and also to Tractive Suspension. So it's goodbye from me, Chris Hartley. Thanks for watching. See you next time.